Hello, my name is Thais and today is the 30th of January 2018. This is the final video of this conversation on how teaching and learning will look like in 2040. I would like to start by sharing some reflections on how education will look like and can be improved for learners living on the margins of the EdTech era, for whom revolutionary pedagogy is particularly important. As argued by Joe, there are ways in which education can be improved regardless of gadgets or online-based tools. And I couldn't agree more when he said that the emphasis to education improvement in such scenarios should rely on teachers, who should evolve into a facilitator role. Teachers and mentors should continually seek to inspire. Educator Hida Pearson has advocated in favor of the value of establishing and nurturing strong relationships between students and educators. According to her, this begins with being a positive presence, constantly inspiring students to look towards their potential. For Pearson, this behavior helps to improve learners' self-confidence, which in turn enables them to think critically, challenge the status quo, and take risks. In such learning environment, it also seems crucial to invest on the pursuit of ignorance. This is a term coined by neuroscientist Stuart Feinstein, according to whom learning is driven by what we do not know. This means that the focus should remain on the big questions that remain unanswered, or better yet, on the tasks of coming up with even more questions. His argument was related to teaching and science, but it could also be applied to other fields of knowledge. Going for the unknown also have the potential to enhance creativity as one looks for innovative solutions to deal with unconventional problems. It is also interesting to think about the new space schools will occupy in the future of education, as pointed out by Tanya. As I mentioned in my first video, technology took learning beyond schools' walls. And I agree with Tanya when she said that schools will be used as a socializing space. I would like to see them hopefully promoting values of collaboration and understanding, which would be a very positive shift from the current hostility instigated by standardized assessment systems. Going back to the EdTech learning environment scenario in 2040, I believe gamification is one of the most promising approaches for innovative and engaging learning. The power of gamification relies on the fact that games and toys are intrinsically engaging because the students perceive them as a leisure-related activity. There are several apps and platforms currently available, but one worth mentioning is possibly Cubeto. Cubeto is a physical toy that teaches children over 3 years old how to code. This shows how useful gaming can be to learning practical skills that will be needed in the future from an early stage. Of course, these technological improvements come with a cost, and the protection of privacy is an ever-growing concern. Every now and then, reports of students being secretly monitored rekindle debates on the pros and cons of sharing so much of one's private life when so little guarantee of how the information will be used is available. To deal with these ethical concerns, in 2040 we will need some sort of moral operating system, as defined by philosopher Damon Horowitz. A moral framework to gather decisions as we navigate the unknown waters of education technology. In sum, my standpoint is that we should continue to seek solutions that do not necessarily involve EdTech for those who are still unable to access it, while simultaneously investing in EdTech solutions and working to make them increasingly inclusive. The goal should be the achievement of a holistic education approach that nurture human capabilities, provide relevant skills for the future, foster understanding, and leaves no one behind,